Gold and silver traded with a modest bullish bias yesterday, and today again we have seen metals is starting on a bullish note. What to expect today? Where to enter, where to exit? We will see on a detailed multi-time frame analysis and try to find out the entry points and the take profits as well. Also, this is the first update. The next update will be released before the US session and before the data releases from US. Today, we have another key data, that is the PPI data, that will also add to the volatility. How to profit? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and press the bell icon to get the notifications. Do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First gold, followed with silver. Watch. Look at the movement in gold. I have mentioned yesterday as well. This is the first leg of movement. This is the second leg of movement. I have drawn this yesterday as well, and today again we are looking at the same. It still has a further scope for it to rise. 2650-54 zone should be the level which is going to remain the greater resistance level, and is also an achievable level. So if you see the price is moving towards this, possibility of a reversal from those levels exists strong. However, to move towards this level, there are greater resistances on the upside to break past by, and definitely if you see it is at 2654-55, be cautious there. It can reverse from the same level. This is the first observation. Second, on the hourly charts, I have mentioned yesterday as well, 2605 have become a very strong support base, 260506, and see a multi-time frame support it has created, and then we have seen it reversing. Now, coming to the hourly charts, you can see a double top here, 2645 levels. Certainly a good resistance. We have discussed this yesterday as well. Now 2644-45 holds the key, and beyond this 2650 and 54 levels holds the key here. These levels are going to remain a greater resistance zone. Moving average is crossing over here. This is a good sign for the, and the moving average is looking upwards. This is again a good sign for the bulls for the near time frame. A stochastic here has come to overbought levels, which calls for it to retrace. The MACD has also seen a good rise, and if it converges, crosses over, we can see a reversal, but right now it is looking upwards. RSI is also back to overbought levels. Coming to 2 hour, on the 2 hour charts, moving averages have started to converge, not yet crossed over. Ideally today, if you see it is staying below 2628, we can initiate a selling entry there. 2628 and 24 on the downside are now going to remain the first support levels, and then 2616 levels, 18 levels will come into picture. Very good support exists there. Below that is where you can see a sharper drop here. Till the time it respects, and you should note that till the time it respects 260604, we should not be treating this as bearish. The stochastic is overbought, MACD rising, RSI is near to top. On the 3 hour, similar is the observation. I have mentioned reversal sign here yesterday, and see post reversal we have seen this rise, and now it appears that the bulls are a bit exhausted at the current levels. Thus till 2644-45 we should be cautious, and then 2650 and 54 levels will come into picture. Also, if you look at the charts here, if you draw it here, you will find lower highs are seen here and lower lows are seen here. So at the current levels, definitely you have to be careful. Stochastic overbought here. MACD still has room for further rise. It is looking upwards, while the RSI is also looking upwards. On the 4-hour chart, important to note, bigger bullish candles here forming a double top. It is now trying to retrace, and till 2628 you should not be thinking of a sell. It is going to be, or if you are selling earlier, then definitely it is going to be it is going to be difficult for it to break below 2628-30, and once it breaches this, we can look forward to 2624, and then below this 2616-18. So these three levels are going to play a major role today. If you look at the moving averages, these are still trading bearish. The stochastic has come to overbought zone. The MACD has just crossed over, and it is looking upwards, trading with divergence. RSI has also come to comfortable levels. And when you see the daily, now before we move on to daily charts, if you want to learn this art of trading, join my mentorship batch. And if you just want to trade as per the signals, be a part of my signals channel on Telegram. Connect with me, write an email or ping me over Telegram for your queries related to the services. And those who had asked me to recommend a broker which is safe, secure, with global presence, and which is also regulated, and yes, which can offer you a swap free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges. You can find the recommended broker link in the channel and video description. Now look at the daily chart. See, I have mentioned yesterday these three candles comes with a flat bottom. This calls for it to rise a little after series of bearish candles. It can bounce back. What has happened? We have seen a good rise. Now, if you see this today, it has started on a flat note and it has kept moving upwards. It is in fact now breached the median of the Bollinger Bands and trying to enter into the buy side of it. Remember what gold is doing? It is trying to form this nice flag, and a breakout beyond 2660 is a breakout beyond the flag formation, and that should be confirmation of another bull run. If you look at the move, what we had discussed here as well, look at the formation here, it almost hitting the bottom now, trying to bounce back. Now look at the stochastic after hitting the bottom, trying to rise, while the has crossed over at the top and it is now trying to converge. See, first wave, second wave, third wave, almost culminating here. And if it reverses, that is what you should wait for. Right now it is still on the sell side and the RSI is rising. So looking at this, I will recommend you to buy today 2646, expect 2650, 2654, 55, and then 2658. Key levels here, be watchful, 2658, 60. If these levels are thrashed, close your eyes, stay bullish. We are looking forward to another round of good rise, which can in fact take the prices towards 2670, 72 or higher. The chances for such a rise exist less as far as my opinion is concerned. It may try to confine its movement within a zone. While on the downside, I will recommend a selling entry now at 2635, 36 levels. Expect 26, 32, 28 as the first target levels, 26, 24, 25 the nearest and the second one, and then 26, 16, 18. If these three levels are taken, stay short. We will look forward to 26, 10, 26, 0, 4, 0, 6, and then below that a crash should appear. Trade according. Now let's have a look at silver. Silver on the hourly charts. See, it has also formed a base. Now see what is happening on silver after a good drop. It is under retracement. Higher lows, higher highs are seen. Very important for silver to break beyond 314060 and 3180 levels. If these two levels are taken, then only we should treat silver as bullish. Else, right now I can see it is under retracement. The crossover here in the moving average is a very good sign for the bulls, but also on the downside, we should keep a note of 3080, because if it breaks below 3080, we can look forward to a major down move here. The stochastic is definitely overbought, and the MACD has also seen a good rise, which calls for it to converge and retrace. RSI is also at the overbought zone. Coming to 2 hour chart, on the 2 hour charts here, we can see the preceding candle comes with a little swing, then also the current candle comes with higher highs, and so higher highs, higher lows, which suggests at least till 3110 and 31 we should be cautious with the sells, below which you can expect more bearishness to prevail here. Stochastic is definitely overbought, while the MACD has also seen a good rise and time for it to converge or retrace a little. RSI near to top, and on the 3 hour the observation is more or less same. See, first of all, 3120 was the resistance. It has breached past the resistance, and it can again fall back. This could be a trap move. This can again fall back within the zone and can keep moving downwards towards 31 or 3080 levels. But right now the movement is not very much supportive of such a good fall. If you look at the move here on the 3 hour charts, the drop, the retracement, and in fact it has hit higher highs, though I do not consider this. But if you look at this as the peak, you will see this is the first move and this is just delivering the second move. If you connect the dots here, you can find out the possibility of a move towards 32 exists here. And now once you see the stochastic, this is definitely overbought. It calls for it to cool down a bit, while the MACD is rising and the RSI is rising here. On the 4 hour chart, the observation is more or less same. Interesting thing to note here, a series of bullish candles here. Bullishness getting diminished here. Support at 3110, 31, and thus till 3110 and 31. We have to be careful with the sells here. Also notice it has formed a stronger base at 3040. With that as base, we have seen it rising, and now once you see it is staying above 3140, 3150 levels, we can see a further up move here, which can in fact take the prices towards 3175, 80, or in fact $32 levels. Stochastic is definitely overbought, while the MACD has crossed over. It is looking upwards, trying to trade bullish, and the RSI is not indicating much. Coming to daily chart, on the daily charts as well, see higher lows are seen, higher highs. One thing to note here is the median of the Bollinger Bands lies at around 3140-50 zone, and this zone is definitely critical today. First, yes, this zone is achievable. Second, this is going to remain a greater resistance zone. So till 3140, or in fact let me include 3160 as well, we have to be cautious here with the buys. And once it breaks beyond 3160, possibility of 3180 exists, and beyond that it can completely reverse. Now look at the move here on the daily charts: rise, retracement, rise, retracement. We have drawn this yesterday. I am drawing it again for you. It is still trading in this bullish channel, and in fact it can hit the highs of this channel again if it reverses and trades bullish from the current levels. Stochastic at bottom. MACD is definitely bearish after the crossover, looking downwards, while the RSI is comfortable. So looking at, I will recommend you to buy only if you see the lower prices above 3140. You can buy here. Be cautious and alert till 3160. This zone between 3140 and 60 is very, very crucial. Once it breaks this, we can look forward to 3175.80, and in fact $32 levels today itself. Beyond 2032, sky is the limit on the upside. We can look forward to 32.30 levels. While on the downside, if you see silver trading below 3110, $31 levels, 3110, 31, the lower price has to be below 3110 and 31. We can say slight bearishness may prevail, then 30.80.75 will come into picture, then 30.60, and then 30.40. Any drop below 30.40 is the only sign that you can confirm the bears are back. Else, it is still not bearish. Trade accordingly. Do not miss to watch the next update before the US session. Subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, join the free Telegram channel, and friends, do like, share, and comment, which is a great motivation for me. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day.